Hello everyone, it's Dheeraj again, and I by mistakenly uploaded the other question. Okay, I will do this now. Fixed number of fixed points. So, let's see what the question says. Given a positive integer n and an integer k such that 0 is k less than n, find any permutation a of 1 to n. So, we know that the number of elements, the length which will be is given, the array will contain nothing but the same numbers. So if the n is 6, then it will contain nothing but the number till 6 only. Such that the number of integers such that which ai of I is. So we have to find a permutation where ai of I is exactly sk, and if there exists no such permutation, then we print -1, and if there exist such permutations, print any one of them. Okay, so we can print any one of them. So we have to find a permutation where exactly a of I is equal to I, but only number of times k itself. So if let's take an example, and I actually can't think of any else, so we'll just take one. So there is 2 1. Now there is one permutation where it is 1 2, where they both, the a of 1 is 1 and a of 2 is 2. But now wait, it's the number n is nothing but 2. Yeah, so n is equals to is nothing but 2. Now I'm just gonna check 1 minute. Yeah, so n is equals to is nothing but 2. Yeah, so the n is nothing but equal to 2. So as I said, if n is equal to 2, then we're just gonna take nothing but the number is still 2 in the array, so number is nothing but, let's say, 1 and 2. So now there can be only two permutations, 1 2 2 1. Now in this there cannot be any number where a of is equals to I itself, because a1 is equals to 2 and a2 is equals to 1. But in here a1 is equals to 1, but also there is a2 is equals to 2. Now we have also given k is equals to 1, so we are eventually getting k is equals to 2 by doing this, but we really want k is equals to 1, so there cannot be any permutation which we can print off, so we have to print -1. But now if we try the second test case, which is nothing but 3 2 1, then the second test case is nothing but 3 1, where k is equals to 1 and n is equals to 3. So as I said, array will contain nothing but the numbers till the n, which is 1 2 3. So if we take this, then obviously k will be 3, because every element is its position itself. So we can't take this permutation. We can take a permutation which is 3 2 1. Now again it's wrong, but we can take something like 1 at its own place, and we can take 2 and 3 3 and 2. So if you see now, a of 1 is equal to 1 and others are not at all equal to their places. K is getting equal to 1 and the other values are not getting equal, so k will be 1, and we can directly print the number which is nothing but 132. So I'll be try to giving the hints again, so if you feel like, then you can pause the video and start. So first hint will be nothing but to try dividing the problem in particular test cases, where if k is equals to is this and n is equals to is this, then what can be the answer can be printed. And I will give again 3 seconds of time. 3 2 1, and yeah, we start. So first test case, let's say when k is equals to is nothing but 0 and n is equals to 1, as n can't be 0 but k can be. So if k is equals to 0 and n is equals to 1, then we already know n will be nothing but the array will contain 1 itself, so the answer will be nothing but 1. Now we can take another example. Oh wait, it can't be 1 because there will be 1, so the answer will be nothing but minus 1. Now we're gonna take another test cases, which will be nothing but if they both are equal to 1, n is equals to is also 1 and k is equals to is also 1, which means 1 will be at its own place, so the answer this time will be 1. Now this is nothing but the simple test cases. Now we're gonna go for the test case which is pretty important, and the next test case also. So what if k is equals to is n minus 1? Now I'm gonna give another 3 seconds to think about something like that. If you can find something like this, then good for you, and otherwise we'll start again. So 3, 2, 1, start. So if k is equals to is n minus 1, which means let's say an array is 5, which means let's say 3, 4, 2, 1 and 5 itself. So if k is equals to is this 4, which means even if you find a permutation where this all are sorted and this is the 5, so we already know then this will be also sorted. So there won't be any way where k will be equal to n minus 1, because if this all are sorted, which means they all are equal at their own places. But if they all are equal at their own places, then the last place will be also equal to their own places. If they all are equal, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, till then it's all they are equal as the permutation we're gonna find k is equals to n minus 1, which will be here k is equals to 4. So if 4 till 4 we are equal, then we already know that the last value will be nothing but here. And if you see now, there is one more place where the a of I is equals to I. So there won't be any places where we will be able to find, so there can't be any permutation. Then if the k is equals to n minus 1, then the nth element of the array will eventually be the number at its own place. So then only we also can't find any permutation. Then it will also become k is equals minus 1. Now the fourth test case come, which is we're gonna check if it is not equal to n minus 1, which means the other values of k. So at that time we gonna run a loop till the value of k. So let's say we're gonna run a loop till I to k itself. So let's say there is an array. Okay, we will talk about that later on. So we're gonna find a permutation where we gonna do till k, which means so, and at that time we just gonna print out the values of I, because we are gonna find where a of I will be equal to I. So if we're gonna loop through till the k, and we're gonna see out nothing but the value of I itself. And after that we're gonna again run a loop which will be starting from k plus 1 to nothing but till the n. Now we already have sorted this, it will be sorted, so all the places will be on their own places itself. And after this is all sorted, we're gonna do nothing but see out I plus 1. And give me a second, I will come to the array example particularly. So after then we're gonna run a loop from k plus 1 to the n and see out I plus 1. That will be I'm gonna give a reason about that from in 1 sec. And after that we're gonna just check if the kth value is not equal to n, which means if the kth value is not equal to n, then we just gonna if this happens, then we just gonna print out the value k plus 1 itself. Now sorry for the wait. Now I'm gonna explain the whole thing with equation with an array itself. So I'm gonna code the question too. This question might be a little bit complex to understand as I'm just starting out, but I hope you criticize me and I will improve myself. So let's take an array and let's take n is equals to 10. So we will be giving out array something like, let's say 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 1, and which is remaining 5, and okay, so yeah, till 10. Yeah, so the first loop was nothing but to run the loop. If the k we're gonna check if k is not equal to n minus 1, then only we're gonna do, which means for all the other values. So we're gonna do nothing but we're gonna check a for loop. We're gonna do loop till I to k. So let's say k is nothing but 5, so we loop till 5, so which we do something like here. No, actually not this. So we don't even need this. So n is 10, so we know the length of n, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna see out the values till the k. So we know that the values which will be nothing but, let's say till here we have the value for um, till 4 till 5, as the k was 5. So we print out the value, so we already know that we got the values till k. So now what we have to do, we have to just alter the values which is after this, because if we print 6 7 even if we print one value which is already at its place, that then the whole answer will be changed and the output will be nothing but wrong. So what we do, we print the values which is correct till the position k, and then we just alter the values which is after k. And the easiest way we can do is, we can just do, we after that the loop which we were gonna run, which is nothing but start with 1 plus k to n, and what we gonna do, we just gonna print out I plus 1. So if it starts with 5, then we're gonna do nothing but I plus 1, which will be nothing but it went till it started with k plus 1, which is 6. So we're gonna do 7, we're gonna do 8, we're gonna do 9, and then we're gonna do 10. So this is now exactly at 6th position, this is at 7th, this is at 8th, and this is at 9. And now which place is remaining, which is nothing but the value of k plus 1. So obviously if k is not equal to n, that's what we're gonna check. If the k is not equal to n, then we're gonna print nothing but the k plus 1, which was nothing but the value which was remaining, and we're gonna print that value in the end. So I hope you guys got the answer. And if it's, and let's say if the k is, there will be another thing, if the k will be equal to n, then we're gonna do nothing but just simple go to the next line. So I hope you guys understood. I would like to take another example, but I'm just guessing it will be more complex. So I will just try to code this, and let's see if you guys understand. So I'm just gonna open my Sublime, and if you guys need this output input thing in beside your editor Sublime, so I will give it a link and you can watch the video to set up it. It's pretty simple. So we're just gonna do long n k same k, and obviously before that we're gonna take ll k, sorry ll t same t while t minus minus now after taking the input, we just gonna check first test case, which was nothing but if n is equals to k and if n is equals to is 1 and k is equals to 0. So we're gonna check the first, which is nothing but n is equals to 1 and k is equals to 0. Then we just gonna check say out nothing but minus 1 and l. Else if, which will be the next equation, next condition, which will be nothing but if they both are equal. Let me just increase the size, and so if they both are equal, then we're gonna see out nothing but the value 1, because the 1 will be on its place itself. The next condition comes if k is equal to n minus 1. So if we have something like phi as n as 5 and k as 4, so we know that if we're gonna find a permutation where 4 will be equal, then the phi itself will be also equal. So there can't be any permutation, so the answer will be again nothing but minus 1. Now the other condition comes, which is nothing but else here, because for all the other values, so we're gonna check here nothing but a for loop for int I is equals to 0. As I said, we're gonna loop till the value of k itself, and then we're gonna do nothing but print out all the values of I itself. And after this, we're gonna loop for the next to alter the next values, as we're gonna loop till k. Let's say here it was k was 4, so we're gonna do 1 2 3 4. Now we don't want any other values which should be equal to at its own position. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add I plus 1. So let's say if let's say if I starting as k plus 1, so if the answer should have been 5 here, but we're gonna change it to 6, so no places will be equal to at its own number. So we're gonna do nothing but int I is equals to nothing but k plus 1, and we're gonna go till n again, and we're gonna do I plus plus, and then we're gonna do C out nothing but I plus 1. Then we're gonna also check if the value of k now is at its own the number of arrays. Then we're gonna do nothing length of the array, sorry. Then the C out will be nothing but the values the k plus 1 itself, because that's the one which is remaining at the end. Then we're gonna do end else. If it's not equal, then we're gonna do nothing but C out. We're just gonna skip the step. Now let's check the sorry for the delay. Now let's just check the input with the CodeChef's input and see if it's coming correct. Okay, I might have done many and okay, we shouldn't be doing here and we just have to give some space. 0 1 3 2 and 3 2 1 4, but okay, so we are starting with 0. It should start with nothing but 1. So the answer is nothing but first is 1 3 2, and if we do 1 2 4 3, then also we get as case 2 as 1 and 2 are at their own position. So now we can just directly, I guess I should not be doing this here and L, and I should be doing just a simple spaces. And yeah, so let's try to just submit this. And error page, okay, this is from division 3 and I'm in division 2, so let's try to submit there. Okay, it's here, and if we submit here, I'm gonna upload more solutions too, so do sure you subscribe and click on the bell icon if you like the content, and do like it, and if you don't like, then do criticize so I can improve. And yeah, I'm gonna make more videos about the solutions. Okay, this got correct. So I'm gonna make more videos about the solutions from the CodeChef, Codeforces. I will start. This is my CP series. The ones who are new here, I'm Kirat Chauhan, and yeah, this is it for this video, and I'm gonna